Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Eastar Tarot, and today we're going to do another collective and timeless reading to see what our ancestors, spirit guides, and guardian angels would like to deliver to us as a message. So if you're seeing this message at a random time, don't worry, it's the time that you're meant to see it. Let's get into it. Let's get into this reading. And we also have with us our rabbit totem to be with us in this reading, and we have purple fluorite with us. I finally remember what the name of this crystal is because I've had a few readings, but I forgot what it was called. But this is purple fluorite. I think that's what drew me to it in the first place, is because usually fluorite's green and purple, but sometimes you see purple, just all purple fluorite. So maybe this has something to do with your third eye, your intuitive abilities, your psychic abilities. So that might come out in the reading today. I'm trying to get the light to catch the really nice purple shine to it, but it's a little hard because it's pretty thick. But yeah, you can see it a little bit there. Beautiful. All right, let's get started with our Luna Lapin deck. And today I'm going to be asking about what career is calling to you. So I'm feeling the urge. Oh, here we go. That's so funny. Ace of Pentacles. And we're asking about career. So something new, definitely. Something that's a new opportunity. Something that you haven't done before. Or maybe you've always wanted but haven't had the opportunity to do before. Now it's coming out for you. King of Pentacles. Wow. This is definitely a profitable career for sure. Something that's definitely going to bring you a lot of stability as well. So something that some career out there is calling to you that wants to bring you major stability, major wealth, material wealth. And that doesn't have to always be money. It can be like things, but usually it's something grounded in the material realm. Maybe it's just something that's going to allow you stability so you can pursue the things you want. Two of Swords. Okay. So something you're not seeing yet. Something you're not aware of. Oh. Five of Wands, which is usually about competition. Not always bad, but you know, a lot of times competition does feel like a little bit negative, but I think it's something that maybe you're not expecting it because you see that field, whatever it is, as very competitive, and you're not even considering it. Because of that reason, you're thinking, well, this is something that's oversaturated. I don't really need to... Like, you're turning away from it and you're looking at other things as viable possibilities, but this is actually the thing that you're meant to go in because you will actually do well even amongst that competition. Because look, you're King of Pentacles here. Like, you're going to do very well at this despite that. Wow. And it's going to erase all your worry. Because I think you've been worrying and stressing about this a lot and thinking, because you have Two of Swords and Nine of Wands. Or, excuse me, Nine of Swords, but in reverse. So I think once you step into this, it's going to bring you a lot of relief, a lot of freedom from fear, and it's going to show you how strong you are. Like it's also going to just renew your strength because you're suddenly going to have a lot of burden taken off your back. Once you step into this thing that, you know, I think it's like on your periphery, but you're dismissing it because you don't think it's something that's a good option for you because of that competitive, like, environment that's around. Interesting. So it might be a field that you don't think is, like, there's not a lot of opportunity to make money, but when you step into it, you will make a lot of money. And look, we have a Magician on the bottom. So it shows you that you have all the power you need to create your own destiny. And this thing, whatever it is meant for you. This is something you are absolutely supposed to do. And actually, I'm going to get a couple more cards there. One of our candles just went out, and I'm going to take that as a sign that this is something meant for you. An old life is ending. Something new is coming out. We're not going to take that. There. Hermit. So this might be something where you're doing it in a solitary way. Like, it's not going to be something you might work on a team, but it's going to be something that's more about your independent expression. Like, you might be like an individual author of a book, a series, say, even though you might, you know, work with editors, work with a publisher, things like that. But ultimately, like, you're the person behind it. The moon, yeah. This is all very hidden from you. You're not seeing this coming. But it is going to be a huge change in your life. And like, I'm even hearing that, like, you're hidden from this. Like, they're not going to see you coming. Which is started to say you're like, you're going to be like this hidden gem once you appear, once you show yourself in this world, this career path, this career field. It's going to be you're going to be a big hit of whatever you do. And I think like the hermit energy that you have, that independence, that ability to do things on your own, to have wisdom that's all your own. Like, you've been on your own journey and you've obtained wisdom that only you can share. It might, like, you might be writing a book that's like a advice based, or like about self-healing. It could be financial advice even. We got King of Pentacles here. So like, it could be a lot of things. I don't know why I'm getting book, but it could be a lot of things, you know. It's an individual, independent, like, you might be an entrepreneur. So you might be creating a business, a company, an app, something like that, where you, yeah, like an app could be it, because, you know, there's so many apps out there, but yet when you do yours, it's going to be something huge, something really different that's going to like rock the world or just be like really catch people's eye. So even though there is a lot of competition, you will be very successful. You'll gain strength from this and confidence too, because you'll see how successful you are and be like, whoa, I can do anything. Yeah. It might have to do with emotions as well, because we have the moon here. Maybe there was, you know, some difficult things you had to go through, but you gained emotional strength from that. And that's something that you're going to put into this project or this thing that you're going to do. Like, if it is an app, maybe it's a self-help app, you know, or something like that. Like, it doesn't have to be that, but it could be something like that. And you have Luna Lapin on here, the shadow one. So to me, it's like, whatever shadow you've had to face, it's actually going to be something that you like alchemize into something that's going to make you a lot of money. I'm just going to get a Seasons of the Witch Yule card here. Frost. Yeah. What lies behind, what lies ahead, what lies within, the chilling frost of thy undead. Yeah, like something is melting here. Get another one here. Gratitude. All I am and all I will be. Yeah, so it's going to make you really grateful for everything you went through, even though that might not make sense to you yet. Because it's like, look here, she's in a prayer position and there's a light over her heart, and then there's this candle here. So it's like you carry this light with you that you've carried through the harsh winter. And bringing that all the way on this journey is going to bring a light to others, to people that are really going to appreciate and value you for that thing that you bring to the world. Like, it's going to be a huge, huge thing for you and for others. Like, you're gonna provide a really great service to people. You just can't see it yet. You're just not aware, but it's gonna become obvious to you at a certain point soon, I think. Time to go. Yeah. I guess the time is now. Time to go. Yeah, let's put that there. Yeah, it's like, it's time to, now is the time to put that thing forward that you've been thinking about. Maybe you've been contemplating it for a while. Debating on whether you want to share that thing, or, you know, if it's worthwhile to pursue it. I think you're getting the sign now that you should go for it, because it will be successful. I think maybe the hesitation could be over this competition aspect, where you think maybe it won't fly because, man, there's so many other things happening in the world where, yeah, there you go, confirmation, you are good enough. So whatever you think you aren't good enough to compete with, or you'll be overshadowed, you won't. You'll be good enough to make waves. Hearing her make ripples. So maybe it'll be a slow start at first, but it's gonna build and become something really, really foundational, really powerful. Yeah. There's something about like a cycle ending here and time to go. So I'd say that, yeah, if there's something you're debating on, go for it. But, you know, with 2 swords here, you might not see it yet, but the opportunity might appear before you. And you're kind of like, whoa, this is a chance to do something here. Or to express this one thing that I've kind of had in the back of my mind. It's going to be a new opportunity that comes along and you're not expecting it. Let's get, I'm going to get a couple of the seed. What else do they need to know? Got 2 cards here. Okay. Chickweed. Lily of the Valley. It's funny because I believe chickweed, there's something in chickweed about, you know, now's the perfect season, and Lily of the Valley, you know, not skipping out on opportunities, right? Yeah, like Lily of the Valley is about, you know, not wasting the opportunity, and chickweed is about, you know, new results are going to come in, like the season's ripe for things to grow, because I think chickweed comes out in spring, early spring. So yeah, it's like something is, now is the perfect time is essentially the message. So if you're holding back, like Lily of the Valley says, don't hold back, don't let reservations hold you back, right? So that might be something that you have to overcome, find the strength to push through it. And maybe it is an emotional aspect that's holding you back, something that's, you know, like maybe there's self-consciousness, like you don't want to be seen, or you have, like, you know, low self-esteem, or you're kind of hard on yourself about, you know, what you do. It's just like, now's the time. Now is the time to take your opportunities and go with it. You are good enough. You're good enough. Just tell yourself that, like, even if it's not perfect, you're good enough, that it'll be successful, and it'll be more successful than if you wait any longer. I'm not telling you to, like, go make a crazy irrational decision, but, you know, if there's something, you know, that's being offered to you, there's a chance for you to try something, maybe just take that chance. You know, weigh the pros and cons, but I think it'll take a lot of stress off your back once you finally, you know, jump in. It's like when someone's waiting to jump in the water, the water's too cold. And so they wait and wait and wait, and it ends up being more torturous than if they just jumped in the water and got it over with. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you might have been going through a period of, like, isolation, especially with the Hermit here, where you were in this contemplation mode, where you were waiting and letting your ideas incubate, and that was good, and you needed to do that for the time. But it's like things are starting to melt, like the frost is melting. And so it's like if you're a seed and you want to spring and you want to grow, spring is your opportune time, right? So maybe it is like literally spring for you wherever you live, and now is the time to put something out there. Maybe it's like that book you want to submit to a publisher. Maybe it's that song you want to put on Spotify. Maybe it's starting an Instagram for your art, or becoming a TikTok influencer. Something. It's like now's a good time to try something, to put yourself out there, even if it seems like you won't be successful. I think you will be. Just start now. That's all I'm saying. Let's see here. Do I want to take any more cards? I think I'm going to take a couple cards from my Stranger Things deck. Here, let's see. Just give it a quick shuffle. So what else do they need to know about this journey that they're going to embark on? More advice for them. The strands. Yeah. You're a star. He's got a little, it's hard to see there, but there's a little star outline above the drawing of Bob from Stranger Things, if you're familiar. But yeah, I am drawn to the fact that he's, it's a drawing of him, not an actual picture of him. Maybe you feel like a bit of a paper tiger, like maybe you feel like you don't have a lot of substance behind you, but you actually do. Or maybe you're someone who's really self-conscious about your drawing skills. like you think like your art's not good enough for something, but actually it's your uniqueness that's going to really stand out, even if it's not like technically good. Yeah, it's something about what you bring that's unique is what's actually going to stand out and to be really successful. It's not what you think needs to be good. Because you might look at other people and think, wow, this video is so professionally done, or their art is so gallery worthy, or they seem to have, maybe you're watching influencers and they look like they're so put together. But this is like, no, the way you do it is a unique way. And actually, because you don't do it in the same way that others do it, that's what's going to make it really stand out and going to be the keys to your success. Just be true to you and do your own version of it in the way that only you could do. And sometimes that doesn't have to be complex. Sometimes simpler is better. You know, sometimes people have like brilliant strokes of genius and it's just some simple idea that no one has thought of before, and it's something only your brain could come up with. Yeah. Ooh. Got two here. Four of Spokes, which is the Four of Cups. So there's a bit of that indecision energy, right? And then we have the Six of Strands. Wow. I love this because it seems like, you know, it's oh, what's her name? Shoot, I forget her name. The little sister of Lucas. Elise, or I forget it, but it's not important. But she's a very bodacious character. She's very you know, she's loud and proud. She has a great personality. Maybe not to some, but like she's very much herself, her true self. She lets that stand out, and she's unapologetic. And here she is, the perfect person to navigate through the tunnels to get into I think it's the Russian base that they want to get into in that part of the story. And she just does it in her own great way. And to me, that's like you. It's like you're going to go underground, or in this case, above, to kind of sneak in under everybody's radar and just like it's kind of like you're getting in through a unique path to get to the success. Does that make sense? Like how she's getting into the building in a unique way through the draft system. It's like you'll get in you'll have an in through your own unique way. And it's sort of encouraging you to not pause and not be stalled from doing this. It's like just go for it. Just try. See what you can do. See how far you can get, because maybe you're going to get all the way in and you don't even realize it. Maybe you're the perfect person to make it through. You just don't realize it yet. You just don't recognize that in yourself, that you have that ability, that you are the perfect person to be successful at this. Yeah, I love this. I love this message right now because like so many people question themselves or think, you know, who am I to do this? Or, you know, I'm not good enough, or, you know, but yet you are, because people less qualified than you are doing the same thing and they're doing really well at it. And it's not because they, you know, they cheated or they got lucky, although sometimes that's the case, they get lucky. Sometimes it's just that, you know, they try and they don't give up, and they meet the right opportunities at the right time. Sometimes that is what makes you lucky, is that you just keep trying until something works. Or you're just in the right place at the right time, but you're only there if you're consistently trying, right? Yeah, so it's like get out of this stuck energy. Get out of this hesitation, because it's not helping you. And just go for it. You know, what have you got to lose? If you don't succeed, you know, you'll be in the same place anyway. But at least you know you knew that you tried, right? Overall, you're going to win. So, yeah, that's what I have for you. I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you for staying to the end of the reading. If you want, you can leave a comment or subscribe if you haven't already. And leave a like if this video really resonated with you. I really appreciate your guys' support. It keeps me going. And I appreciate you guys so much. And I love your comments. So thanks again. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Take care.